Hello, it's me. And today, I'm gonna be fishing. Here is some future evidence of that, so you believe me. Now, there are two things one must do before you can begin fishing. One is set up your rod and your line, tie your leader and your knots, blah, 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 blah. And the other is you must pick the lure. It's a tough decision. I've got this green one, which I have successfully caught fish on before, but also I've got this shiny one. Effective, shiny. Effective. I've gone with shiny. And now for the first cast of the day. First cast, first fish. Sounds good to me. And now for the second cast of the day. Fifth cast of the day. And trust me when I say, there were a lot more casts after that. In fact, I continued fishing, casting, and exploring the side of that lake for the rest of that entire day. I had a few brief moments of hope where I hooked up on some fish, but unfortunately I didn't land a single fish. And that is what brings me here today. The redemption arc is going to be crazy. I am switching up my strategy. I bought a bunch of this stuff and I'm going to try bait fishing. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I choose you. And yeet. Nailed it. Ducky boy, he's your ducky boy. That looks a whole lot more fun than sitting here. Dang. I definitely don't have the patience for this. Let's try a bit of sight fishing. There's a fish right there. Here we go. Here we go, boys. Okay, I literally just chucked it on top of him and freaked him out. Great strategy. These fish are just cruising along. Oh my goodness, he's right there. These fish are just cruising along the edge there. And though I chucked the lure in front of them, they got all excited about the weight and not the bait. So we'll see what happens. We'll do a bit of fish scouting with the drone while we wait. Here you can see one of the fish I was seeing making his way along the side of the bank. And just chilling and enjoying the day. He's a pretty decent looking fish as well. Then I decided to get a bit closer with the drone, which the fish did not appreciate, so he freaked out and swam away. Oh, big fish. Big fish. Here we go. Oh, nicely in front of him. My bait fell off. I've got a plan. The plan is to head over to those trees and find a worm. Now, assuming the worm works, well, hokey dokey, zippity doodah, we're sorted. But if the worm doesn't work, I do actually have a trump card. Now, this trump card is a very, very special lure, and it will undoubtedly fail, but it's going to be really cool. So hang out for that. Okay, he looked at it and left. It's all right, I'm not worried, he's still there, I can have another go. It is time to find a worm. There's a beetle, will that work? There's a slug. Log number 3. Log number 4. Worms, so many worms. Yes. Look at those bad boys. The fish is as good as ours. All right, worms are on. That's right, 2 worms, twice as many fish. I'm gonna cast out here, and then I will not so much as twitch the rod for an entire hour. I'm playing the patient game, and I will catch a fish. The hour begins now. Here we go. Well, that was a highly uneventful hour of fishing. But in good news, we now get to use the final last resort trump card. Unfortunately, I have discovered I left the final last resort trump card in the car half an hour away. Fish on! It wasn't pretty. But we have the fish. And now that we have the fish, I can happily go back to the car and get that lure I keep talking about. That's dinner. Behold the lure of the mouse. Look at him, he's so cute. Let's try it out. All right, here he goes. Here he comes. Rightio, Mike, time for a cast. What do you say?
You what? No.
I don't know if you can see it, but there is a fish down there, so we might as well chuck the mouse on him. Oh, he didn't like it much. Oh, he's looked at it. He's checking it out. I'd be curious too if a mouse landed in the water near me. Look at him. There's a big fish. Wonder if he wants a mouse. Let's find out. Come here. What should we name him? I need a name. If you made it this far by some miracle, give me a name for my mouse. Make it a good one. Thank you. You're a legend. I think I'll end our fishing adventure here. I'm gonna go home and cook up my fish. Here is the glorious results from that. And all that's left to say is thank you so very, very much for watching the entire video. It is always so very much appreciated, and I will see you in the next one. God bless.